Welcome to Angie Chats and Tarot. It is time for your read. Pisces, here we go. Great reads today. Really good energy surrounding us right now. Let's get into this. Okay, cards already talking. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything's going to resonate here for you. So take what does and leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself and leave the rest. Here we go. Aquarius. 3 cards out here now. 4 cards out here now. The 3 of Cups, the Tower, the Hangman, and the 8 of Swords. Here's what you got. I feel like Spirit's really asking you to evaluate your situation or relationship. Evaluate something right now. I'm hearing, you know what this is. Like Spirit has been hounding you and you know what this is. Okay. So Spirit's coming at you again. Here's the World now. 2, yes, there is something that you are avoiding, looking at a little bit closer. Yeah, you need to be doing this, because without analyzing this and looking at it closer, you're heading for a tower. You know, you're heading for some trouble here. Spirit wants you to avoid the trouble, obviously. Yeah, it has something to do with social energy. Let's see, 8 of Wands out here now. Relationships that have happened rather quickly. You know, you're putting a lot of trust in them and you don't really know these people. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So please reevaluate is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Yeah, don't want you to go down the wrong path, the wrong alley, I hear. Okay, that's that Tower energy. You're too smart for this. Pay attention. You know, notice the inconsistencies, notice the details, take a look at this. This is something you don't want to look at the details because maybe it's too fun, but Spirit's saying it's being presented as fun so that you're all in. But you can't be all in here, or you need to really take a look at this because it's not leading to good places, okay? Yeah, you are meant for new people coming in, new established relationships, or establishing relationships that are new, you know, celebratory times, a big harvest, but I'm feeling a different group of people or a different situation. Yeah, and the way that new situation comes in is you close out this old one that you don't want to look at. Look at the details of this. And here also, again, look at the inconsistencies. You know what you're dealing with. You just feel like, I maybe can't do better. And Spirit's saying, yeah, remove this, because you know what you're dealing with really once you decide to really take a look at this and be straight and true with yourself, okay? And once you close out that cycle with that situation, those people, then this new comes in, and that is truly what's meant for you. Time is of the essence here. Something about this. You got to move on this quickly. Could be dealing with a Leo, could be dealing with a Taurus. Or you have a lot of strange message, interesting message, unique message. You have a lot of Leos and Taurus in your familia, in your family heritage, in your line. 3 of Swords in the reverse, yeah. I feel like Spirit's really being a friend to you here and saying, yeah, I don't want you to hurt anymore, but you got to look at your choices. The choices that you make, you know, are not for you. You know, are not for your highest good with regard to some situation and people, okay? Reevaluate, because what's meant to come in for you is waiting in the wings for you to close up shop here so you can take on new. Page of Wands, yeah. And I'm hearing this is kind of different for me for a read, but I'm hearing we're your spirit team, we saying, I can hear this. We really want you to get excited about, you know, what you're interested in. It's something about an oppressive energy here with this group that they want you to like what they like, okay? And you're going along with it. But Spirit's saying, no, we need to remove that energy totally, bring forth your tribe, people that, you know, are truly in your corner and like the same things you really like, and bring forward in your life the things you are excited about, not supporting other people and what they're excited about. What are you excited about? This is a brand new energy. And also there's an element here of get to know what that is that you're really excited about, what it is that you want to be doing. I feel like a lot of times you go along with a crowd or a group of people and what they like, and you tell yourself, yeah, I think I like this. This is pretty fun. But this is more of that evaluation. Is it really what you want to be doing? Because I think you're going to find when you dig deeper here, what you want to be doing is something totally different. So that's what Spirit's giving me the heads up on. What you want to be doing is not what you're currently doing. Okay, so slipping out here is the 9 of Cups. That's great. That's wishes granted. Spirit is here trying to do that for you. But there is something you need to move out of the way. And it has to do with what you're in, and a new beginning for you. But it has to do with what you're currently doing, which you need to block, Two of Swords, and move on from, okay, and close out. Something has to close out in order for new to come through. So we've got the advice here. Yeah, and this includes a love interest. I feel like some of you are caught in like a pseudo love, you know, it'll come around. It'll be what I've hoped for. I think this guy's or gal's going to come around. Not with this first group we're talking about. Once you close out this first group with the second group, that allows somebody to come through that's more your tribe and more what you want. But Spirit says again to me, you have to know what it is you want. You have to be clear on that, okay? So that's part of the evaluation, and that brings about your sun and happiness. Yeah, this is very clear. You've got to be really evaluating where your happiness lies and how that comes about for you. Okay. I'm hearing keep it at that. Okay. Anything else? Final message. Okay. The Hermit. Yeah. The message is very clear. It is time to take a break from these people, the situation. It is time to reevaluate these people, the situation. It is time to realize what it is you want out of life, what it is that is really, stirs your soul, what you're really interested in, not following other people and thinking, oh, maybe I will enjoy this over time, but knowing what it is you really enjoy, okay? Yeah, this all is about hermiting away. Don't get distracted by this. There's lots of fun things, fun activities, partying kind of sense of energy here that keeps you distracted. But Spirit really wants you to hermit away here and gain enlightenment on what your life means to you and where you want it to go and who you want it to go with, okay? A lot of these things require a quiet environment, I'm hearing, for you to really evaluate your situation. Let's grab a charm. Yeah, anchor yourself in, gain enlightenment, spend time with self, spend time quieting the mind, quiet your situation, quiet your environment, so you can ask yourself these tough questions. They can be tough, and you can gain authentic answers. And then that is your blueprint for moving forward. That is your message, Pisces. I hope you've liked it. Please do like, share, subscribe, comment. Give me that thumbs up. That helps. Love reading the comments. And also, please do utilize the link below for Buy Me a Coffee. That lets me know the time we've spent here has been worthwhile for both of us. And I really do appreciate that. Thank you for all of your efforts with regards to this channel. And until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.